Raven here. Thank you so much for joining and for all the support from MoneyMind.global financial literacy social enterprise. It's such a pleasure to be back broadcasting and to be summarizing today's broadcast, which was 3 lessons that being in TATLER taught me that you can use. So I have the honor of being able to say that I have had MoneyMind.global appear in a TATLER article 2 days after its launch, announcing what it does and how it does it and why it does it. This is such a privilege for me, and I will go into why in a moment, but I just wanted to start with saying the 3 lessons that being in TATLER taught me that you can use are advocacy, aiming high, and aiming to serve. Now, I'll tell my story about TATLER through these 3 points, and we'll start with advocating. Advocating for yourself, advocating for the job that you want, advocating for the results that you want to get. Just go for it. Do it. Don't take it personally if you fail, if you don't get the results. Advocate for yourself. Say where you want to be, say where you want to go, say why you want to be in that position, and apply. Just go for it. You don't have to feel ready. You don't have to feel worthy. And this is a really big thing for me right now because I thought, okay, one day TATLER might be something that I could dream about getting into. Maybe when my business is established and, really I've done a lot of work on it. I didn't feel worthy of being in this super cool socialite magazine, okay? And I thought, well, it's just how it is. I'm not cool. I'm really geeky. I'm not an extrovert. It's not really going to happen for me. It's very unlikely. Maybe as a stretch goal, I could try applying for, maybe something like that. Maybe they'll notice me in future. And as soon as I noticed this really uncomfortable feeling around that thought, I immediately took opposite action. So I said, okay, I'm going to advocate for myself right now, even though I don't feel worthy. And this thought is taking up a lot of space and emotion. I really don't feel worthy of this and I don't feel cool and I am not cool. And that's okay. But I'm not going to get into TATLER because I'm not cool and it's for cool people. And so I said, okay, fine. Well, you can think that thought. I'm going to take the action that is opposing that thought. I'm going to apply to TATLER and say, here's how I can serve your audience. Here's a financial literacy social enterprise that is launching this weekend just in case you happen to be interested. And it turns out that they have a section called Front and Female that is about female empowerment and achieving females' best lives, right? So it was under the power and purpose section. And I actually didn't know this section existed, but they jumped on it and they said, we would really love to know more. Now, the thing is that if I hadn't advocated for myself, then that wouldn't have happened. I would have just sat around waiting for them to notice me. And so I mentioned this book, How Women Rise by Sally Helgeson and Marshall Goldsmith. And it is a really good book for anyone who has possibly these habits of the 12 habits that hold women back, right? It's a really good book. And one of the habits is not advocating for yourself and expecting to be noticed. So as soon as I saw that, I remembered it from the book and I said, I'm not doing this. I'm going to do the opposite action to the thought that is undermining. Okay, so you can do that too anytime. You can't do it all the time, but it does work when there is something big that you're like, oh, I'm not worthy. Apply for it anyways. Give it a go because you'll find out steps that you need to take to get closer to that process along the way and keep going. Number 2, aim high. Fail forward, keep going, keep failing forward, apply, keep applying, apply to peripheral things, find out what wasn't working, find out what was working, and refine yourself to be more aligned with that goal. And ask, number 3, how you can serve the results. Okay, so this is not, I want the position of CEO to have it on my name card. How will I serve this company as CEO? Get super clear on that. How will I serve this firm as partner? How will I serve my community as an entrepreneur? How will I serve blah, blah, blah? Okay, get super clear how you will serve and then find out ways to align yourself with taking those actions, even in small steps every day, and learning more about what actions you can take to serve better. For me as an online entrepreneur, I can listen to, and I do listen to, Natalie Bacon podcasts every single day because she is an online entrepreneur. She has online business training. She has money mindsets. These are all my sweet points. I found her when I was looking up like who else was in this space for my business. And then I just fell in love with what she's doing. Every day I listen to this lady, okay? I highly recommend it. She has like 200 podcasts. I have listened to all of them like twice. I love Natalie Bacon, okay? So I really recommend her. And what I want to do is I want to focus on serving the community, which is what she talks about. And she gets you to figure out ways of thinking how to do this and working with your community to find how to get the results that they want. My job is to serve you. My job is to serve the community. My job is to serve what you want. And I want to help you achieve what you want to achieve in your life. My role is just as a facilitator. My job is to find out how best to do that with you, from you. And what I need to do is keep trying and testing courses and seeing what you like, what works for you, what you want more of, what is most helpful. There's a reason why these live broadcasts are free. And then you have free samplers over on our website, moneymind.global, to test out your money minds in the areas of money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills, and legacy. Go on over and have a look at moneymind.global to try out any of those free samplers to see if you want to clean up in these 5 basic pillars of financial stability. And then we'll have 1 hour full pillars that are being launched sequentially month by month. So this month is money mindsets, and that's where we're talking about a lot of money mindsets topics, a lot of how to think about things, and we will use a lot of psychology, behavioral neurohacks, and other money mindset thought process patterns across the board of money mindsets, savings, budgeting, investing, wills, and legacy, because how we think about these areas can help us to feel stable on just the basics. Once you got those in place, you can decide how to move ahead, which is what's covered in the TATLER articles so articulately. And I will put a link to that somewhere because I'm just so thrilled, pleased, humbled, honored, just that I'm able to both be featured in this magazine in this way and serve their audience. And I need to now ask how I can serve more and spread the word and share the article and really help share and spread what they have articulated about this business so that we as a united front can serve the community and serve you, which is what we're doing, right? We're in the service industry in terms of I have an online business, they have a magazine that shares information. We're here to serve you. Right? We don't exist without you. So 3 lessons I've learned from being in TATLER is advocacy. Advocate for yourself. Go ahead. Do it right now. Do it today. Aim high. Aim for what you want and keep failing forward on the journey there. Just keep going. Why not? Right? And then serve. How can you serve the result? How can you serve your audience? How can you serve what you want to get? And be like that in your life. Just be of service and be helpful and be sure that you are having good boundaries and serving the cause and advocating whatever it is you want to achieve. Being the best CEO, being the best partner, being whatever it is that you want to be in your life. How can you serve that? Being the best mom, it's like, how can you serve that and also look after yourself? Because being the best mom often requires you to look after yourself as well so that you have more to give. So that is something that we can keep in mind when we are thinking about how do we serve the results that we want to achieve. That's my summary for 3 lessons that being in TATLER taught me. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can see our website over at moneymind.global, and I will be back soon with more videos next week. See you then.